YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, man. It's another day, another daily check-in with y'all. Today is Thursday, November 6th, man. I appreciate y'all for locking in with me, man. It's another beautiful day, man. I woke up here, y'all can see I got this, it is 8:08 a.m. in the morning, man. Got to this vlog a little early, man. I already uploaded my other videos to my reaction channel, man. Go subscribe. I tell y'all, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Coach Floyd Reacts. That's why I put up my reaction videos up for my sports stuff. Excuse the plane crying flying across. But yeah, man. Anyway, getting back to it, man. Got my reaction videos up early this morning, as y'all can see, man. Got a little rest last night. Woke up this morning, seemed to feel energized and ready to just get to it, man. So trying to keep this positive energy I got going, man. Feeling good when I woke up this morning. Head is clean. Body feels good. Haven't got any breakfast in the system yet. I usually don't eat breakfast in the morning time really like that. Even if I go to the gym in the morning time, I fast it. Don't eat till I get back, man. But woke up pretty good yesterday, man. My daughter got that purple yesterday, so she did good at school. Clap it up for her. Clap it up for her. She knows what she's supposed to be doing. Hopefully we can get 2 days in a row with a purple. But yesterday was good, man. She did good in school. Came home, did her homework. Got that out of the way. Got everything situated. Got dinner. Got her in bed by 7:30. Usually, we've been doing that for a long time. Me and my wife, man, set up a bedtime for your kids. I'm telling you right now, if you have children, set a bedtime for your children at a very young age. They will always get rest. You ain't got to worry about them being tired in the morning time. Even though my daughter still try to fight this shit in the morning, but I don't allow any excuse in the morning to be that you're tired, because I put you to bid by at least 7:30 at the latest, so I know you get at least 10 or 12 hours of sleep. About 10 hours of sleep. I get her up by 6 a.m. Make sure she gets some breakfast in the morning. Get ready for school. Be to school by at least, I think we got there pretty early this morning. Car line starts around 7:45, so we pulled up around 7:40. So we was moving this morning. Like I said, man, I kind of lounged a little bit, didn't get up as early as I do, but I already had my videos and stuff. I like to work ahead the day before, so my reaction videos and stuff like that, I get them out the day. I record them the day before, so as soon as I wake up in that morning, boom, as soon as my feet hit the ground, I'm off to the races. I go straight to the laptop before the rest of my family wakes up. That's why I try to get up pretty early. I try to get up like 5. That way I beat all my family up and it's nice and quiet, so that way I can get all my videos uploaded. Because too, remember I told y'all, for some reason in the middle of the daytime, I guess that's when everybody wants to upload to YouTube. So I've been trying to beat the curves. I start uploading my videos around like 6 a.m. in the morning. I try to get them out. That way it's always early. I don't put a premiere on or anything like that, but you know, if you looking for reaction videos and stuff like that, if you see like it'll say an hour or 2 hours when I upload it, I'm trying to upload those videos as early as possible, because I found out trying to do them in like after 9 o'clock or midday, that's what seems to be when just YouTube going through a bunch of uploads and it's taking all day long. So I've kind of figured out how to beat that, and I kind of knock it out too with the longness of your videos. That has something to do with it too, but try to get it out early, man. So like I said, I already got those out. I put up at least 3 reaction videos up a day. I put on my reaction channel, Coach Floyd Reacts. I put one daily check-in up on this per day. I may start uploading like twice a week, because this is just a daily check-in, right? We check in every single day for me to let y'all know how I'm doing, mind, body, and spirit. And y'all let me know how y'all feeling too in the comments, man. Let me know if some of the stuff that I'm saying is resonating with you, and it's just touching something, man. And it's motivated you to start doing some of the stuff that I'm implementing to myself. And if the stuff that I'm implementing is helping you, then by all means, man, I'm grateful to give you that knowledge and just find a way for both of us to navigate through life, so it becomes a lot easier and just a lot more smoother than what it is already. Especially if we're going through trials and tribulations, I'm always willing to give some knowledge and give a lending hand to somebody else, just like people are giving a lending hand to me in my past. So that's the reason why I do that. So man, y'all let me know if any of those ideas that I'm giving y'all, and any of the talks that I'm giving y'all, write down in the comments and let me know if that stuff is working for y'all, man. That's why I try to do the daily check-ins every single day. But like I told y'all, it was something that I started for me as a voice diary, right? This is a voice diary for me to be able to get my thoughts out in the morning and to be able to just think clearly and just because we go through stress on a daily basis, right? We just don't go through it once a week or twice a month. We go through daily stresses every single day. We sit on it and we let it manifest and let it bottle all up inside, and then we react, and then it explodes, right? So I try to use this as a voice diary to at least get out my daily stresses on a daily basis, And then once I let it out, that way I don't have any stresses building up on me, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and by the time Friday come out, I explode. I get it out, I talk about it with y'all give me that lending ear, this comfortable, this vulnerable platform to be able to talk to you, and y'all listen and y'all let me get it out. So by the time I talk to y'all and I get it out, then it's done. I don't think about it anymore. I move on from it because I've already talked about it, right? So I'm trying to do that with y'all, and I'm hopefully y'all find somebody that you can do that with, or you do it just like I did and find yourself picking up a camera and starting a YouTube channel and just using it just like I do as a space to be able to talk and get your feelings out. Because the more I can tell you right this from experience and what y'all have seen over the last 5 weeks and the last month with me putting these videos up, is when I get it out, I release it. And that was a bad thing for me over past history, man. I would let it boggle up and just suppress my feelings and not get my stuff out. And I'm trying to do a better job ending off this year, going into 2026, of getting out how I feel, not worrying about other people's feelings, not caring about other people's feelings, right? I care about people, but being able to talk about how I feel. So getting that out, letting you know how I feel, and just feeling good about myself, man, just feeling good. So like I said, I appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, today woke up good, man, feeling great, feeling energized, feeling blessed. Like I said, yesterday is gone. We can't change it. All we can do is what we do today. What we talk about today, the steps that we take today can affect our future and can affect tomorrow. So, like I said, today's a good day, man. Like I said, got those videos up, got up early. Not really feeling too hungry. May go fix some breakfast and stuff like that. Get some upload and stuff done like that, man. Just trying to stay consistent. Like I said, that's a daily work in progress to stay consistent. Y'all holding me accountable, so that's what we doing, man. Yeah, man, I'm up early, so I got some stuff out of the way. But yeah, let me not ramble on about that. But yeah, I'm thinking about positivity for the day. Kind of visualizing what I'm gonna go through for the day. Get some more work done. I mean, that's the daily thing. Everybody goes to work, gets work done, but just visualizing stuff like that, man. Manifesting positivity for the day, manifesting a good day. Like I said, making sure everything is good, making sure my kids are good, my wife is good, and enjoying life. Living in the now, living in the present, not thinking too far ahead, not worried about what happened before, what's behind me, because what's behind me is gone. Not thinking too far in the future ahead, because if I think too far ahead in the future, then I'm not enjoying the present. So being grounded, keeping my feet on the ground in the present of where I am, and just enjoying it, man. Being appreciative of what I have versus what I don't have or what I may want to get, but just being appreciative as for what I have at the moment, and understanding that what I have at the moment is a lot more than some people have, and taking what I have and figuring out how to mold it. I will say a hard thing for us to do is be able to see the vision when it's a blank canvas in front of us, right? And that's definitely something I've always struggled with, but trying to get better is, and also be optimistic in a moment when it's blank, right? Because it's a lot of work on a blank canvas. When a canvas is blank, we also have to remember that we can be able to make whatever we want to make or create what we want to create, right? When it's blank, there's nothing there, but also not getting discouraged because there's nothing there, right? A blank canvas can also put in our minds that, man, there's nothing there. There's no progress being made. I got a lot of work to do, but that's the first thing as far as when we see a blank canvas, and not thinking of the negatives. Think of the positives. Think of, man, I can do whatever I want. I can write it, I can script it, I can say it however I want. I can put it in a different form or a different language or whatever I may want to mold it to how I want it to be. That's what that blank canvas represents, is just the creativeness that I can now display because I have a blank canvas and I'm not trying to redo something that was already there, right? I can build up a stronger foundation because my canvas is blank. So it's like I said, instead of looking at it as, man, there's no progress being made, just understand that there's a long way to go, but like I said, short-term goals will set us up, man. Start brainstorming, and you'll get to the goal eventually. But look at a blank canvas as, yes, we start to rush, and I got to figure out something, and that can be hard at times because there's nothing there. But as soon as we figure out something, don't shoot down the ideas that you may get in your head, right? When we get a blank canvas, we start thinking of ideas, and ideas we start thinking of, as soon as we think of one, we shoot it down, or why it can't work or why this can't happen. Stop. Just throw. It's like throwing paint against the wall, right? Throw as many ideas as you want on that blank canvas, no matter how crazy they may sound, no matter how out of this world they may sound, or how hard they may sound. Just throw them on there, right? Because you may be missing an idea on that blank canvas that you need. Throw everything on that blank canvas. Then once you get every idea out on that blank canvas, then start to attempt to piece it and put it together and see if it makes sense, but don't shoot it down. So that's what I'm trying to do as far as life, and get more clarity and just be more clear on, I can make something out of nothing, right? God gave us the ability to be able to persevere through any trial or tribulation, right? So anytime we get knocked down or something happens, we have to be able to pivot in another direction and start over. And starting over can be very frustrating, right? It can be very, very stressful. It can also sometimes we doubt that we just can't come up with something. We look at so many other people on social medias and they show us that they just came up with this idea out of a hat, and they put the time and effort behind it and it came together. And then sometimes we be like, man, I can't do that, or I can't succeed in that way. That's not meant for me. Sometimes you just got to sit down and be able to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. And a lot of times when we in an uncomfortable position like that, we really find out who we are, and we really find out what we can do under the circumstances when it's a little bit of pressure put up underneath us, right? I don't doubt that anybody can't be creative, right? At one point in time, I doubted myself that I could be creative, but sometimes you're just trying to, I think we're all in the world right now just trying to find a way, right? We're trying to find some idea that hasn't been thought of that can give us hell in all actuality, an idea of something that nobody's thought of that can give us financial freedom, and we can be able to go live instead of exist, right? I think we all searching for that, but I think a lot of us, what separates that is a lot of us don't want to put the work in to do it. But then we see so many people that's done it, and we're kind of envious in them and seeing like, man, like they've done it. I've been very it intrigues me lately over the last year and a half just to see people in the YouTube space that have just quit jobs, right? That have been treating them well, but they just found out that, man, this is not my purpose. I'm not living in my purpose. I'm not moving in my purpose every single day. And they got good jobs, good households, and all of a sudden they just quit it and say, man, I'm finna go do what I love. And I'm envious of people like that, because those are people that do it without thinking of, and I'm not going to say without thinking of the ramifications of what you doing, of it failing, right? Everybody thinks of that. But there's two different types of people. There's people that think of all the negative things and let the negative thoughts stop them from doing it. And then there's the other people who as soon as those thoughts start to creep in, the fear of it failing doesn't scare them enough to not try, right? So that's been intriguing me, just following people over the last year to say, man, you know what? Some people have did it on their own. Some people being fired from their jobs and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go do this, and I'm gonna put all my eggs in this basket, and it's gonna work, and I'm gonna make sure it works, and I'm not gonna think about it not working because I know what I'm putting in the work. I told you all over the weekend, I always go to my two markets. My favorite is my Saturday morning market that I went to, but a Sunday morning market, me and my wife I actually ended up finding, before Halloween, this place called Matt's Cookies. I don't know, it's kind of local in the Tampa Bay area, so I don't know if you guys know about it, but this guy and his wife, they literally quit their jobs and out of the kitchen of their house started making these amazing cookies. And I think they've only been doing it a year. I think they were at a market, we had saw them before the previous market, ran back into them last Sunday because they were back in the area again, I think, and they travel all over the place. I think last time I seen them, they were on their way to Jacksonville. But I think they had said they sometimes can make up to like 140 to 200 cookies per day. I think they said in 3 days they had made $1,400, $1,500 in 3 days of selling cookies. And it's just like, that's the type of things that we're scared to do. But those are the things that you're like, man, making cookies, but his wife loves making cookies, right? They had good jobs and they've been stuck in those good jobs, but you eventually just become in a repetitive rat race of doing the same thing over and over, and then you realize you're doing nothing that's your passion. You're doing nothing. You're working way too much anyway. And 99% of us that work in jobs of corporate America, you work more hours than your job actually pays you anyway, and you have no share in that job or that corporation. And at any point in time, the bosses that own that job or that corporation can cut you off and fire you at any time. So eventually you go through most of you going through your entire life making money for other people and never invest money or make money for yourself, and never knows what that feels like for you to come up with something and use your time wisely and only put time into you. And don't get me wrong, when you first start out, it's hard, it's rough, right? That's why everybody now says they want to be an entrepreneur, right? That's the word. I'm an entrepreneur. But are you still doing the entrepreneurship part-time? Are you still working a job full-time? And by no means am I telling you to quit your job, because in all actuality, once you come up with the idea of what you want to do and your passion, you need the full-time job that you had before to be able to financially set you up towards that goal. You need some money set aside for it. But a lot of people never go all the way in because they never give it what they want. And all actuality, you got to be able to go all the way in 100%, knowing that it's gonna fail too, right? You can't be scared that it's gonna fail, because in all actuality, if you're scared of that, you'll never do it. So, like I said, it's just one of the things that I love to see people going for what they want, and I also love to see people wanting financial freedom, right? Over 90% of us in the world don't have financial freedom, and a lot of people don't understand. I think a lot of people think as though a lot of people get misconstrued of what financial freedom is. You can have a lot of money, but you're still required to be to that job Monday morning, 8 a.m. to 5 a.m., Monday through Friday. That's not financial freedom. You make a lot of money doing that job, but you are still required to be there. And if you are not there, you don't get paid. Financial freedom, to me, the definition of financial freedom is not having a boss. You are your own boss, and being able to go and do what you please when you want to do it. That's true financial freedom. You are your own boss. A lot of people, we all want that, but some of us are too scared, and a lot of us have tried and failed. And a lot of entrepreneurs that have a successful business that are running, ask them how many times that they failed. And the difference is they just kept going. They didn't fail after the first time. They didn't fail after the 10th time they failed. After they failed the 10th time, they went to number 11. They kept going. And eventually they narrowed down the amount of things that they were trying to do and just found their passion and put everything into that one. It's like gambling in a sense. You're gambling, but you're gambling on your life, but you taking that chance, you taking that opportunity that's given, and you just got to go for it. So yeah, man, I just want to get that off my chest. I want to kind of talk to y'all a little bit about that, man. Pushing y'all to do that. I've been trying to do that for the last 10 years of mine, man, trying to take training into my own hands and trying to get back into the coaching life of it, because I miss it, man. Winning in training, would love to get back into coaching, but you know, it wasn't in my hands at the time, and the cards weren't highly aligned, and my job and my role had to do with somebody else's personal relationships, so I was the one out. So that was why I went towards training, because it was something that I can control and still make more could make even more money, not making somebody else look good, but only make myself look good and make my resume look good, and be able to do it when I want it, make the money that I wanted to do, and not have to answer to somebody else. So that's why I went into that. And at the end of the day, it was my passion, because before I started charging for years, at least 5 to 6 years, I was doing it for free. So, you know, paid my dues and did my time on that, you know, and it still hasn't worked out in my favor in the way I want to, you know, but I can say I did it after wasting time working and making money for a lot of the people in different fields, and at least I can say it worked out to now I'm not wasting time. So I appreciate that, and I figured that out. But yeah, man, just want to talk a little bit about y'all, man. Checking with y'all, doing good, feeling good today. So as always, man, I end them off, man. I let y'all know, man, like I said, today is Thursday. I'm gonna hit y'all back up for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday, man. I feel like I was just opening up hitting the intro with y'all, telling y'all, man, happy Monday, man. But today is actually already Thursday. It's about to be Friday. Week is almost over, so that's crazy. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for locking in with me. Tell y'all, man, stay blessed. Love on your loved ones, man. Spread that positivity, spread that love. Go help someone if you can. I always tell y'all, help yourself first. Put yourself first, because you matter more than anything else. Just love on you. Tell yourself that you're proud of you, because you are more important than anybody else on this earth. Without you taking care of you, nothing else matters, man. So I appreciate y'all for locking it with me, man. I told y'all before, love y'all to death. Thank y'all for locking it with me, man. Showing me support on this channel, man. For me taking a pivot and just trying something new. Like I said, I didn't know, but just trying something new, man. Y'all keep getting the views up, watching these videos, man. And like I said, as always, not till next time, but till tomorrow, I'm gonna lock in with you. We gonna hit it again. I'm gonna check back in with y'all again, man. Hoping that keep this positivity and throw something over to tomorrow, man. But until tomorrow, man, y'all go have an amazing day. Spread that positivity and that love. And until tomorrow, man, I see y'all then. Peace.